What?
So this is when you and John were in the service. You were in Texas, but both of you were having blood pressure problems or something, and John talked to you about it.
I don't know. I don't remember that at all. I was always told in the physicals from the Air Force, which you did fairly often, that I had low blood pressure, and that was a big advantage because that meant you could handle stress better. And if you're in the Air Force, you're going to have stress, which was certainly true.
Did you see John at all
No.
during those years?
He was in Okinawa when I was there, but we never knew that till after the war.
Huh.
Never had any idea where he was.
Why did he choose the Navy? Do you know what was going on there?
I don't know, I suppose. He may, I don't know. I wasn't involved.
So did he join before you joined, or?
I suppose he was in some officer training program too, but I don't know that.
Where did he attend college?
He went to Bozeman, and he and Jean and Covey all rented a house together, and they batched there to help Covey because Covey had been working like mad in high school to save money to go to college. When he was ready to go to college, it turned out that his old man had spent all the money. Typical Oklahoma hillbilly, worthless bum. Covey was a nice guy, but he had a difficult family. They came up here from Oklahoma to work on the dam, and they were related to the Pointers, who were ranchers out on the Missouri. But they were genuine hillbillies.
So from Bozeman, where did he go then?
Minnesota.
But so he left medical school for the Navy and then came back like that?
No, he went to medical school in Minnesota and graduated with a degree in medicine, and by the time we were in Denver to go into service in '42, he was interning in Colorado. He was already
Had
through
his
medical
MD.
school.
Yeah.
He had to have a one-year internship to become a doctor. And then after that, he was called into the Navy. And then after the Navy, he went back to Glasgow, and in '46, when we were all getting out of service, he was in Glasgow working for the Smith Clinic. And A.N. Smith was very eager to have him stay there, be one of the doctors. But he couldn't get along with Phil Smith, who was not a good doctor at all. Phil was God's gift to all the neighbor wives. He did everybody he could find, but he was not much in the medical world. And John thought, I can't work with that guy. And meanwhile, he was waiting to get back into specialty school. So he got into specialty school and went back to Minnesota again.